grown woman should be married and having children by now.
God, she's gonna drink herself to death if she keeps this up. I'm worried about her. You know, Biff?
Her eyes are constantly bloodshot.
You're not getting sour on Mom, are you, Biff?
She's alright, I guess.
Why can't she just pull herself together like a respectable lady? Doesn't she know it's about time to get herself a husband?
You smoking?
You want one?
I can never sleep when I smoke.
I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do with them.
Funny, Biffy, you know? Us sleeping in here again. All that talk that went across this bed, huh? Our whole lives.
Yeah, a lot of dreams, plans.
About 500 men would like to know what was said in here.
Remember that big Dean something? What the hell is his name? Lived on Bushwick Avenue?
With the muscly arms?
That's the one. I got that one for you, remember?
Yeah, that was my first time, you know? Boy, that boy was a jerk. You taught me everything I know about men. Don't you forget that.
I forgot how modest you used to be, especially with men.
Oh, I still am, Biffy.
Oh, go on.
I just control it. I think I got more modest and you got less so. What's the matter?
Why does Mom lecture me all the time?
She doesn't lecture you. She just...
Everything I say, there's a look of disappointment on her face. I can't stand it.
She just wants you to have a good life, that's all. I wanted to talk to you for a long time, Biffy. Something's happening to her. She drinks her days away.
I noticed that this morning.
It gets so embarrassing. You know something? I think she's drinking because of you.
Why?
I'm not quite sure why.
Why?
I think it's the fact that you don't present yourself like a respectable lady. All Mom wants is for you to marry well and have a good life. That's never going to happen if you keep dressing like a floozy and have different men accompany you to bed each and every night.
That's not the only thing depressing her.
What do you mean?
Never mind, just don't act like it's all my fault.
I think if you got in the mindset that you were going to settle down soon, I mean, don't you want to be married and have kids one day? Have a steady source of income? Have some stability in your life?
You know, how about, I don't know what my future is going to hold, but I want to live my life the way I want to live it.
And how is that? What do you mean?
Growing up, all Mom ever told us, all anyone ever told us, was act like a lady, dress like a lady, because that's what men want. That's what you have to do to attract a kind of man that would make Mom happy, provide for us, and it's a measly manner of existence, to devote your whole life to maintaining the image of a perfect woman, to please others at the expense of your own happiness, when all you really desire is to live your life free of judgment. I want to be able to let my hair down and dress the way I please. And still, that's how us women make a life for ourselves.
Really enjoy living so scandalously?
Yeah, I do. I see no value in living my life for the benefit of others anymore. I just realized it lately. If at the end of my life I'm looking back on a life that was full of obligations and settling, I will have realized that I just blew my whole life.
You're a poet. You know that, Biff. You're an idealist.
No, I'm mixed up very bad, aren't I? Maybe I ought to get married. Maybe I ought to get stuck into something. Maybe that's my trouble. I'm like a little girl. I'm not married. I don't have children. I'm like a little girl. Are you content? You're on your way to being married, aren't you? Are you content?
Hell no.
Why? Men all over show interest in you.
All I can do now is wait for a suitor who can provide for me. I'm not happy at all. I spend all my day trying to work to be the right kind of woman, to find the right kind of man who can give me the life that I deserve. I'm miserable. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to, and God damn it, I'm lonely.
Listen, why don't you move in with me?
You and me?
Sure, I could show you a good time. Women who look like us should be out living.
The Loman sisters?
Yeah, you and me.
You know, that's what I dream about, Biffy. Sometimes I just want to rip my clothes off in the store and be free.
I tell you, sis, if you were with me out there, we'd be happy.
See, Biffy, everybody around me is so false that I'm constantly lowering my ideals.
we'd look out for one another. We'd have someone to trust, and we'd have some serious fun.
If I were around you.
Hap, the trouble is, we weren't brought up to solicit ourselves for men. I don't know how to do it.
I don't know how to do it either.
Then let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.